Not much.
Same shit, different toilet seat.
Yes, sir. Ran out of accounts to trade. I gotta get another one.
Ran out of accounts.
Yeah,
Don't copy
I gotta
trade all of
lose
them.
on one. No, I only got two. Got a 100K and a 300K, and I just passed the 50K last night. But on my 300K, I gotta lose like 400 because I hit 2,700 yesterday by mistake. Not a windfall, but just I didn't keep, you know, track of that little profit right there. Can't be more than 30%.
Yeah, bro, I had to cut this trade short.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it kind of sucks like that. I mean, it's not at first where I'm at. I'm with Apex, so it's like the first couple payouts. Then they don't mind, I guess.
They don't mind.
Yeah.
No, the problem is
that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Yeah. That's true though. They be tweaking, but they gotta make it, harder for us and easier for them. Some shit don't make sense, but you would swear it's to make you a better trader, but it just doesn't click. It doesn't make sense. It seems like control, but yeah. So that's why, like you said, I think last week you mentioned, you was like, if it's not your actual money you took from your account or Bitcoin you bought to flip on Forex or put it into an account, it's just simulation. It's not really yours.
yeah, but the leverage is yours.
Oh, the leverage is yours for sure. Yeah.
You're not paying for it. When you get a 100K account, you're not paying for a 10K account. You're paying for the leverage of a 100K account. That's what you're paying for. To have, you're buying leverage.
Facts. Yep.
Oh, so what's the music? The music's too loud. Like I can't make it any lower, and you get that little bar across the speaker where there's no music. Yo, gold has dumped here the entire evening. How's everybody doing, by the way? What's up with everybody's names? We have Star Wars in the house. We have ambulance here. We got CPR, C3PO. What is going on?
I think they probably watching you.
Well, yeah, CPR is watching. Why is he CPR? And who's Piznix? I've never given out a...
That's me, Wix. It's Jay.
Why is your name Piznix?
It's part of my email. It's part of my handle. I tried to fix it, and I put my name as Jay still, and then it still appears as the handle. Been trying to fix it for the last half hour, and it's just
but you're not the only one, so I'm guessing it's a YouTube thing. Look, a whole bunch of people with that shit.
Yeah, same thing happened with Rich, with Nate, but his name already has letters in there. I don't want to have to put letters in my thing. Sorry, everybody's cooking here. There's a lot of numbers.
I don't hear it, I just heard you. Yo, hold on, let me do a breakdown here. Daily's pushed with no top wick. Wow. So let's mark up some levels. Anybody want to have a wild guess what we're looking for?
And John looking real bird.
Looking for sales, maybe?
Yeah.
I'm looking for retracement. I'm looking for a retracement to take a nice dump there. I mean, it's the candles on the 1 minute are like 80 pips, 90 pips. 1 minute candle. There's so much volume, it's insane.
I think we had news recently here.
Yep, we had news at 8:30.
Yeah, so that John fell from 33.26 last night to freaking where it's at. Pretty consistent, pretty straightforward down, not too much pullback
Yeah.
on the half hour chart.
We need to create some range. I mean, we've have resistance. We just haven't held support. So we're so bearish. Honestly, I'm looking for sells only, unless we get a range 2 breakout. Which means, right, at this moment, this current moment, based on the ranges that we do have, and they'll probably change with more candle closures. But at this moment, if we have this as range 1, this is range 2, we're going to look for buys above here. Anything below this area is sells only.
Right. Yep. That's how you taught me. I'm over here agreeing, but I literally learned from you.
Well, we're going to see either this. Let's go through the possibilities, which is a pull up to fake out, come back down, retest the lows, right? Do something like this. Sorry, I didn't draw the wicks on here. And then we'll look to come back down. This is the hourly support. This is the 15-minute support. Hopefully we can start heading towards the hourly, smash through it. If we do not see that, if we don't get the fake out, you want to hold this level maybe as the onion, right? And not close above, but hold right at it. Right, so as you come up, right, from down, you want that closure here, close right there, straight back, and bring it down. Or you're gonna see some kind of play here at this area. Instead of coming back down, though, it holds support. Right, it holds this area, and you get a push up. I probably will not look for sell at this area unless you get maybe like a really strong no top wick closure, an opening with a top wick, and then a drop. If this wick doesn't exist here, then we can look for that to flip back bearish, and for that. But that's going to depend on how the candles print at this area. Once we tap the top of range 2, I'm really looking for that range 2 breakout here. Like as we start coming up here, I'm looking for that closure above the range, right? I'm looking for a closure up here as we're coming up. But if it rejects here and comes down, I'm not looking for the fake out. Once we've tapped this area, I'm not going to look for the fake out down here. I'm going to look for a support to be created to ride this back up. That is the only way I can take it before a range 2 breakout up here. So if we get up here, tap this area, come down, form a support, and at that point, holding this level, coming back up, steeper highs, and then you can have another entry over here. But you should be already in runners through this whole area. Right, that's going to be the buys and the sells. Or you just get a massive pull up. Oh, sorry, wrong candle. Right, you get a massive pull up here. Create some kind of range. Start pulling back up. There's no buys on breaks at the highs, but there are buys on closures above the level, either here or here, depending on how steep this wick is and what kind of advantage point it provides, and the manner in which we flip. Do we come down, just flip bullish? Do we create a top wick first, then come down, right, and then have a bottom wick and then re-break that high? So a lot will depend on how it forms there, but that's the plan. That's what we're going to stick to. We need to look for sells, we need to look for buys, and then just coming down for now.
Yeah.
We got people at the Zoom door? No, we don't. I don't see anyone. I've let everyone in. The one and only J1. J1 is the work visa you get.
Sure, sounds good.
when you're coming into the US.
Instead of the J2 visa. No, I thought Tobias said that he was at the Zoom door. I'm not even sure who Tobias is, but
It's Toby, maybe. Toby's in there.
it might be. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, he just wrote that he was waiting at the Zoom door. All right, it is Toby. He says. Okay,
He snuck in.
let's see. Legit. Hey, drop a like in the meantime, gang. Drop a like in the meantime. We only got 30 or something. Appreciate it. I think a few people's names got changed for you.
But why is Spaceman Sam still Spaceman?
He said that. He got lucky. Even Wish's name, Nate's name was changed, and he was able to change it back because he has numbers in there before somebody stole it. And he even said J9 was already used.
That's crazy. Survivor. Damn.
Yeah. YouTube, right? Doing rundowns.
Yeah, he survived the YouTube assassination attempt. That's crazy. Try to snipe you, dog. Yo, I think I only had 4 positions this week, and 3 of them have been in Asian session.
I had like 20. I'll be seeing too many things.
But like New York hasn't set up for entry. It's just kind of been
More of a like B plus setups, maybe on my end.
But they're driving. I mean, there's nothing to take here. Well, I wouldn't have taken the only thing to take here on that closure, the break of the lows, but that's not a wick I wanted. Maybe into these areas a wick. At least into the previous support, not just mid-range. Oh, I just remembered. I got this Popeye shit here.
It's literally like I use everything that I learned / like mainly your strategy, everything you just explained on the board, but on a smaller time frame. It just tends to work on every single time frame. Everything that you explain, and when you look at the behavior of the candles, they move just like that, like what you just showed. So that's exactly what I've been doing for certain pullbacks, and I only catch literally like 10 pips, maybe 15, 20 tops at a time, and we
Because you're
talking 2
taking it off the
contracts.
5, but I think the 15 and the 30 moves are bigger, but they take a little longer to set up. 5 just sets up.
Yep, that too.
But
Yep.
New York's moving like you guys said, like there's 1 minute candles that are 100 pips, 50 pips, like 80 pips, you know, so it's moving. I guess the 5's been paying. I'm not too comfortable trading this way off the 5. Maybe with the top wicks off the 5, yeah, but as we start breaking levels off of 5, but the 15 and 30 are still in the other direction, it gets a little tough. That closed. That 15 closed right at the hourly, I think. I mean, that range 2 is going to keep us from getting faked out. This is good though. This is like I'm happy with big drives because when they pull back, your entries are going to give you a good runner, but like it's going to take some time to set up.
Yeah, hopefully that volume kick in. New York open.
So you got a 30 level right below here too. So you have the hourly here, you got the 30 here, and you got the 15 down here. 30. Right, but the 15's heavy. This whole thing is a range, but I don't want to disregard the hourly closure here at 82.6 because I think we can tap this area at 75 and pull right back up to get the hourly close above 82.
Kind of like a balanced price range. That big ass red candle coming down, the one next to it going up. It creates like a either a strong support or a strong resistance, right where you got that line at.
Yeah. Well, watch. It's either gonna respect here. We're gonna see this range clear out, and then we'll go by based on the most recent here. We'll go by the candles printed here. But right now I have nothing, so these are the targets.
Back, yeah.
Golf sell. Wrong sport, bud. Wrong sport.
Trump snap. He said they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Hey yo, you seen that shit on live a couple days
That's how you
ago?
know he's mad, right? Like really mad, because usually he'll be like, you know, they're not very nice or something. Like he doesn't even when he talks bad about people, he doesn't say they're idiots. You know, they're
Right.
stupid.
He don't even
just
insult them.
they're not very nice. You know, all that shit. But he was like, you don't know what the fuck they're doing. You understand that? Sell now, get money. Get money. That's fine, but what are you using as stops? What's your targets? What's your stop in case you're wrong? I mean, cause shit can happen, right? Like, we could get an Elon tweet or a Trump news conference right now, and this shit skyrockets. We've bombed Tasmania. We need their devils. We need all of their devils.
Damn, I haven't heard about him in decades.
Yo, we're at 26.8K. Why? Who subbed? Who subbed to get us there? Yo, where?
Okay, came up.
Israel,
Came
no,
up.
it's buys off this level. Iran, no, it sells off this level.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Both of y'all right.
Yeah,
That's
it's gonna work
fucking
out.
even
At some
more
point.
nutty.
At some
That's
point it's gonna
fucking
work
crazy.
out, then it won't work out. Alright, so we've tapped target and the hourly level is at 82. Be careful because this can ride back up and close above the hourly, and then we're respecting the hourly, and we're probably gonna look for a range to break out on the next hourly. We'll see. We'll see what 930 does. Oh, Cook is about to cook. 9:15.
Seems like they put a pause on the volume for news.
Well, news hit already.
I know.
Good news.
It wasn't too much volume though. Last couple news, last month. I want to
I don't know,
say ain't
if you
been
look at it this way, we've come down heavy.
the move. Yeah, we did. The moves be longer though. I could say that with the news, they be like more elongated and longer candles and boom. That's probably what's replacing the momentary value.
News hasn't been the same in a year. Why did your name change? Oh, I changed everybody's names. I changed everybody's names. I remember people by numbers, not by their names. You're 1524. This is, you see there's 951 right there. Squid Games, the Wix 9 edition. We got 888. We got 95. Yeah. I need Trader 1524 and Trader 951 to report to the lobby, please.
So many negative memories the way you sound right there. Talking about come to the
1644.
office.
Yeah, I said 1524. I didn't call 1644. Player 1. Oh god, this song. Is your signals linked? You mentioned a trade last night, but I didn't see anything show up. So I didn't have a chance. This was a market entry that you see here. I didn't have a chance to execute on the signals. It just, I got in and it started moving, and I took shorts last night somewhere up here. Yeah, somewhere in here on a 15, I think. Right here, I had shorts. And then I closed right there when we closed with no bottom wick, right at support. And then as soon as I closed it, the shit went, no top wicks at all, no pullback.
Crazy.
Yeah, I traded this candle here. It just started moving. It was coming up here. I was like, oh, it's going to hold support. Instead made a low, came up, started rebreaking the lows. It's like, all right, held resistance. We're heading down. Yeah, it should be linked. I didn't have anyone testing it last night. 2 days ago, they were doing tests. Snow bottom wick was like, that fucked me up. I seen this shit just start moving. I was like, that's some bullshit. Well, if it's left the bottom wick, I'm leaving a runner. Or at least here. It's a clean candle, clean drop. Any update for? No, I did send Coinbase an email, so they'll probably respond today. Chat, what's the highest return on investment you've ever had? Anybody ever get like, like 1,000x?
No.
In trading or in anything? In life?
Just business. Oh, BTC is just like, okay, everyone's probably, because everyone's for the most part, it's not like 70-year-old fucking, corporate people in here.
I played blackjack. I'm a professional blackjack player,
Mhm.
and I started with $1,000, and it took me 14 hours, and I ended up with 110,000.
From 1,000 to 110 in 14 hours.
110,000.
How
Yeah.
fast did you lose it?
Bananas.
I didn't. I used
got
it to
up and
start my
left?
business that I had. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm a card counter. So it took me a long time, but made it and pressed, and at some point I was just so exhausted, so I had to stop.
Can you
And
count
then it took
cards?
60,000. Yeah,
Yo, can you teach
and
me?
so I started.
He said, "I'm gonna
Yeah, sure.
figure this shit out."
I mean, you got a few different ways. So you got the high-low strategy. You
Wait,
can
wait,
use the
wait,
basic
wait,
strategy
wait,
as well.
wait, bro. This fucking stream
Pineapple.
is gonna get taken
Pineapple.
down in 10 minutes.
We're gonna get.
Nah, I'm gonna
Alright,
hit you
I'm gonna
up.
shut
We're gonna meet up, and you gonna teach me.
Was about to flip 100K. Like,
Yeah, it was it was pretty decent. It was pretty awesome.
He said, "Well, here's what you got to do." But damn, that's a sick fucking return on investment. That's 1,000x, no?
2009.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm going to the Hard Rock in July for BKFC. Jay, let's get the private session going Sunday. How many people do we need, Jay, to get this done in like 3-4 hours?
I'm banned from many casinos worldwide, so it's difficult because a lot of the casinos are.
That explains a lot of things now. That explains so many things.
And you know what? I haven't been to casinos since I've been to Europe, because in Europe they have machines like when you go to the airport that scan you and ask you for the ID, and you have to scan the passport or your ID to enter the casino. And I ain't doing that because I don't want them to know who I am, because I want to be able to count cards without being banned. So I can't do that here, and I'm screwed. So it's annoying.
Are you
Apparently,
banned
they
from
made the
more
malls-
countries or more casinos? That's what I want to know.
More casinos.
More casinos?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. They put me on the list. They used to give me points. I used to be a preferred player, and I always go to the VIP, and I always get anything I needed, and I'd get free trips. They would ask me to fly out. They would send me planes, well, not jets, but they would send me plane tickets so I could go there. And I spent a month and a half at the area hotel for free. They took care of all of it because of the amount of money I was spending and everything, and the amount of money I was making. So as long as I'm playing, they'll allow me to keep getting the free points and all that stuff. But at some point, I just made too much money, and they're just like, all right, you're banned.
Oh, we don't want your business.
What? Yeah. Caesar's Palace is one of the biggest, and I'm banned from there, and all of the actual ones that they have as well. So I got screwed and on that part, and I don't know, man. It's just annoying. It's just very frustrating because I'm good at it, and sometimes I just want to play poker as well. You just can't even enter the casino as soon as you're there, bro. That especially in Vegas, bro, the high-tech security that they have for your face to scan you in every single place, and then they know where you're going, right? Because they actually find where you are. They know when you're going to the next casino, and they tell everybody on the list you're in town. Bro, it's insane. As soon as actually you fly into Vegas, they know that you're there, and they have the contacts everywhere. It's just very, very, very difficult. So you have to travel around the other small casinos, the Indian ones, but those are even worse because they'll break your legs. They don't give a shit, right? And
yeah, Jay doesn't.
But
gamble.
yeah, I mean,
the house gambles on him walking in.
Yeah.
I remember you were saying something like this.
Yeah, it allowed me to start my business, one of my businesses that I had at the time, which allowed me to, bring a new depth to my life and new amount. It really skyrocketed me from there.
Jay doesn't count cards. The cards count themselves when he's near.
Yeah, just look at them. They tell me what the count is at. The true count.
He just walks up to the table and the cards are like 42.
Bro, that would be awesome.
The rain doesn't get wet. it wets itself when he walks outside. Like,
That's what my girlfriend says.
Jay never buys in. The pit boss just pays him to leave. He's like, look, here's the money. Just go. We just need you to go.
Oh man.
Jay doesn't play the odds. The odds adjust to Jay's rules.
I'm sure we have a few people that are blackjack card counters in general. But it helps obviously when you play poker because it calculates math, probabilities, and all that as well.
1,000% on your investment. That's a lot, bro.
Bro, I had a massive, amazing run. So even if the count is positive, you can still lose because I was allowed to play as being a big better on that day. I asked the casino to open the table to a higher limit. So the limit of the highest bet I could make at the time was 5,000, and I asked them to increase it to 10,000. And then they're like, it took them a while, but then they accepted it. So when the count is really, really high at a true count of +3 or 4 and more, I'm going to bet max, and I'm going to bet 2 to 3 hands. So that's 10K per hand. So that's 20 to 30K, depending on if I'm going to play 2 or 3 hands. And then you win that, bro, you're up 30,000. It could be so quick, but from obviously the 1,000 to grow it to that point, that's what took a while. But it was just really, really positive. I was making money. And when the count is high, it doesn't matter if you're going to lose. You still got to bet high until the count goes back to low or negative. You have to know when to pay the insurance or not. There's so many things that you got to do, but you got to have the basic strategy and then know when to deviate from the basic strategy, and then be able to stop on 12 or take on 12, depending on what's going on. There's so many things, and sometimes you would split tens as well, which are very rare, but you can do that depending on how the true count is. So there's a lot of things, but over time you become really good at it. You calculate and make your brain move. Reverse martingale? Yeah, no, I don't do martingale, but that's just insane. Yeah. But yeah, that's just
that guy be at the table just yelling pineapple. Pineapple. What? Somebody bring this asshole a pineapple.
Keep adding to the position. Yeah, this is coming down still, man. What the hell? Do we have a level here? I have a level here.
Right where it's at?
On my charts. Yeah, I have
probably
a level
on
on
a
my
different
chart.
time frame.
I have it.
Off
yeah,
I'm
on the 5, but I
yeah.
But I've had it there for a long
here.
time.
Look at
I mean,
this volume. I just see these wicks right here, right? This is where the 5 closures are, but we can wick into this area and come up. Once we break the lows of these wicks, I'm just gonna consider this the range. Can't buy here on because it's so arbitrary. Look at this volume just smashing down here, but. Wow, so
Yeah,
that's the best
suspect.
investment I can make right now for 1,000x. I got to learn card counting.
yeah, I mean, you can definitely work on that.
I feel like I got
mean, you can make
better chance at like throwing money into Bitcoin again, or Ripple, or just crypto in general.
No, 2 setups of 20, 50K accounts, and risk the maximum risk you can ever risk on an A+ setup, and go all out. See what's your return on that.
I won't get paid out.
15 lot, you're done. 10 pips, boom.
That should go right down, done. Realized profit.
The way this shit's
Welcome
printing,
to the gulag.
The way this shit's printing.
Yeah, this John nutty.
I think if you're a profitable trader, you don't stay where you're at. Like you always move to the hubs, the big hubs, the trading hubs. It's hard to be from Cali and be a successful trader and then stay in Cali. It's like it's unuser friendly, or it's user unfriendly plus it's the worst time zone. Like, I think people move to the places where like they move to Australia, they move to Dubai, they move to Miami, New York. And if they're marketers, they probably move to Bali or something like that. NYC Open here is in 8 minutes. We've tapped into this area here where there was a heavy rejection straight up, which we could see again. But price action is bearish, and NYC Open will typically drive you in the direction of price action. Let's fill this daily wick here. Interesting. We need structure. Give to me structure now. Damn, gold's been flying down. Yo, Eddie, I'm gonna pick up that gold gift you got for me once the shit starts heading up. Once it could pay for my gas, I'll pick it up. Gold prices dropped. That gold bar, I guess, I don't know if it's worth it right now. Once gold price start going up, I'll take that drive. You caught that all-time highs. Yeah, I know. Is around the price you got it a month back? Okay. Yeah, end of May. Yo, what happened to Benny? It's too quiet in this house. That's when it gets suspicious. If you have kids and pets and it's quiet, Some shit is going down. Give me a
Yeah.
second, chat. Okay, there's Benny. He's sleeping in the hamper. He's sleeping on the laundry. What a fucking savage. Get out of that basket, bro.
He's comfortable.
Love you.
While we're at it, we got 4 minutes left to NYSE Open. Can we get some likes? Can you guys drop some likes? We don't have enough here. We got 44 and we got almost 230 in here.
Yeah, we're missing this.
That would be
Someone,
appreciated.
the like truck didn't deliver the likes today. We're gonna need you guys to help out.
Yeah.
If you
Don't
do,
be
we're definitely going to
stingy
take a
with
position today.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's pressure.
Damn. Like Messi 94. We will win. Well, I mean, yeah, I think we can have some stimmies given out today. The Wix 9 stimulus check is coming. Who won yesterday giveaway? Not you. That's all you gotta know. Now, I mean, we'll do a giveaway today. Look, promise to give away for the rest of the week. It's the rest of the week. So we'll do one today. Start trading or start rating. Or start rating. We'll do another one today. I wonder how many blackjack dealers got fired because of Jay. How many blackjack dealers had to lose their job before Jay got banned at casinos worldwide?
Well, you know what the problem is? Because they're private.
I'm just saying that. Yeah, go ahead. What were you saying? Uh-oh. Like, the feds cut him off. Jay? Do the bird noise if you need help. Damn, they got him. Where'd he go? Somebody check on Jay for real. I'm sorry, dog. I'll come visit you. That's the wrong question.
Mo, gotcha.
Damn, now I feel guilty.
He is in the gulag right now. He'll be right back.
That was mid-conversation. He was in, like, mid-sentence. I mean, it just goes to show you they can really get you anywhere.
Facts.
NYC open here. At 30 close with no bottom wick. Maybe we get some pullbacks. Maybe it's time. What's over here? Why did it close like that? There's got to be a level here for the 30 to close like that. Ooh. Right at this level. No bottom wick there. Just drove up. Problem is, this was coming up. That one is coming down. You're still likelier to come down. All right, finally we're getting some kind of push up. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to clean this. This is why I'd rather have a joint than this one hitter quitter. Sit there and enjoy the J. Any trades taken? No. I'm gonna establish some new ranges here too. It's been that kind of week. It's either ranged the whole time with no volume, or it fucking moved with no pullbacks. Ooh, couple of people at the Zoom door. Gotcha.
Damn, I lost power here. The fuse blew. We're using way too much energy at the same time.
The flues fuse blew. Yeah, that's good news. We thought they got you, bro.
Yeah, they FBI, open up.
About to start a fucking GoFundMe for your bond. Shit.
Yeah, I'm using the internet for my phone. I was like, all right, I'll wait. I want to wait for the internet to come back. So I was just like, nah. I just started talking. They're probably gonna think I'm trolling.
Yeah, what were you saying? Actually, no,
I
never
forgot.
mind.
Might happen again.
You might get
Shut it
sniped
down
again
for
right now.
spades. Yeah.
Forget that.
This is retraced a lot though. It's 60 pips now.
Fine. Yeah,
So
we're
if
just
it breaks the highs, there's no. It might be interesting. It comes back down, rebreaks the lows to come back in.
be interesting if
But
it
I
closes with no top wick here and we come right back down on the next candle.
on the 5.
No, 15:30. I think the hourly closure is the best. I think it's setting up just based on the fact that we didn't have a wick either direction. There's a lot of range to come up here too. I kind of want NYC open to play out here because there's no indication for entry. So maybe I think the NYC open volume will set us up to eventually get in. I just don't know if this pushes up far enough. Like if we can come up far enough, like we can look for buys after we pull back down. Right, so we can have the next candle do this. Respect this again. Start doing this. I'll start looking for buys after we print range here. This I can look for buys. Typically won't just go straight up. You'll probably see a retest of the lows. That's why I have this bearish candle here. And then that's how we can start looking for buys. Right now, as it's coming up and closing above ranges, I'm not looking for any buys. With such bearish volume, I'll look for it to retest the lows before I look for buys to come back up.
Yep.
He's barking at me. He's growling at me. Alright, good boy, I got you. What are you doing? Pulling my hand down.
Check him out. Hi.
This
Oh,
guy.
looks real healthy.
How can I help you? Leave me alone. Dogs are awesome. Dogs are awesome. He's chewing on my laces. Stop it. Go over there. Step back. Deworm, ivermectin. Joe Rogan medication. I'm not muted. Oh, you muted me? Okay. Nice job. So we asked for a no top wick closure on the next candle, but since it's above the range, not at resistance, probably want to close back below. Otherwise we can just tap this here and right back up. We already have a top wick made, right? Some ranges made here. The meds are wearing off. Feel like Farzo. Oh shit, Benny, my bad. He got popped in the head with a lighter. Oh man. Watch out. Watch out. Yo, I finished a month of my peptides, and I honestly feel no difference. Why is this shit so expensive and it didn't help me at all? I fucking poked myself with a needle every day for a month. Yesterday was a month. Thought peptide therapy was the shit. Sounds to me like it's just a placebo effect.
That's that Asian stuff, right? I want to say.
No, that's that biochemicals.
Oh, okay,
Shit,
cool.
bro, that's, yeah. I don't know. That's that athlete therapy.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I've seen Asians too. First time I ever seen the movies and shit.
Fucking peptides. This shit helped me nothing. All it did was bruise up my stomach because I fucked up on on giving myself a shot a couple of times. The shit went right into like a blood vessel or something, or a vein. There we go, a re-break of the hives. Damn, that sucks. You got scammed. It feels like a scam. It was a legit plays, but this shit feels like a scam. It did nothing. No, it like, because the medication you don't pick up from the place. You pick it up from the actual pharmacy, which mixes it. You pay the pharmacy, so that's not a scam. That's picked up from the pharmacy. But like the whole concept of it felt like a scam because it did nothing to me. Yo, where's the level here? Are we closing back above? Is this a good level? I mean, yeah, that's where the hourly is, so you want the hourly above there. As long as it's below, you can't really look for anything. But remember we spoke about 82, possibly above 82 for buys, and look at this, heavy right up. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how this sets up. Yeah, just a small 170 pip stop here. Just something light. Acupuncture is legit. Some guy fucked up my lower back by just putting needles in my hand. Yo, that's how I feel about the chiropractor. I'm like, my neck and my shoulder hurts. He's over there like cracking my toenail. It's because of the big toe. Like, my neck hurts. Let me crack your fucking knee. People, man. Yo, can you stop barking at your own reflection? Bro, please. Save my B. 3270. What? So we're 200 pips here. Almost 200 pips. Me scoots. Ooh, people at the Zoom door. Six minutes to orange. What? Orange man or orange folder? Oh, yeah, it's the revised numbers. Yeah. It's not, we just read about that. Not as big of an impact as the preliminary. But the 1 hour looking lovely. Unless we get a lick handle, right? Unless we don't get a top wick. Because if this closes no top wick, probably going to see the next 1 hour create a steep top wick and then back down. But if we get a top wick here, and as the price starts filling that top wick with momentum, I think we can head up to steeper resistance or to actual resistance. Because we faked out here. Well, we haven't closed yet, but once we close in about 5 minutes. They don't want me to talk. Arm's killing me. We'll see. A lot depends on the closure. Could be no top wick. We could still close below.
Yeah.
Ideally, though, we create a top wick and then come back down and then re-break highs.
Definitely bearish. It's just
Well,
she's attempting bullish. She's trying to do a pullback, I guess, for the day.
But these are the ranges like we've had it. So technically it would be a range 2 breakout closure above there.
So that next little range.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the correction is happening. It's going to go up above that little consolidation up there to the left and then pass it a hair and then come back down.
It could. But don't forget, this is only the 5 here. So a lot depends on what this hourly will do here in 3 minutes. That's also the 4 hour closure. And look at this
5 minute look like it's fake respecting a little downtrend that it's on. The 5 minute.
Well,
see that little you draw a line from the top down. They tend to work sometimes, but the higher the
trend line?
time frame, the better. Yeah, it seemed like she's fake respecting that to come down. Then that little fake little mini structure at the bottom, test that, retest it to come back up. You got to that same line.
You got 2 minutes here for this 4 hour, and the next 4 hours is going to need a top wick. And if it's going to need a top wick,
And price
And-
action showing bullish now. Yep.
Yeah, we're faking out up. Can we be part of that top wick and buys here? The problem is it can create a
Slick with
steep
it.
bottom wick. We'll see right now in the closure.
At that 4 hours. Yeah, I always be on the smaller range because they them little
Because it could take
minute
a
and
while
2
to
minutes.
form
They
this
tell
top
you.
wick. Like this 4-hour top drive down could be in a little while. Like it's going to take some. It could take an hour or two to create the top wick.
Yeah.
Two minutes.
And won't be surprised if it just shoots straight down. I've seen that time and time. No top way. Boom. Like what the hell?
Well, just wait and see. Oh yeah, I gotta keep taking these walks. My arm is fucking pulling so hard right now. This shit's killing me. Yesterday was a day and a half. Green 210.24. Oh, no top wick. Damn, this makes it really difficult to take this buy right now. Support here, the hourly support down in range, and we also wanted no range. If we were interpreters, right, and somebody, like, imagine like you were in a UFC fight, right, like they just had in Baku, and they had the interpreter, and somebody says something to you, right, no range, and your job is to say, oh, there's no range here, and meanwhile you're over there like saying all this other bullshit. Nah, your job is just to interpret what this is telling you, what the guy's telling you. No range. You're over there like, and I love this place, and hello, ma. Dana, give me a contract. Nah, just interpret what it says. This says no range, so take it as no range. And when one gets when you get a range printed here, then you'll interpret that as a range, as in you'll get wicks. So, if we're gonna look for sells, we need them below here, right? We need them below support. We also need a top wick based on the 4-hour. So can we create a top wick and then look for sells below here? Or can we create that top wick here in terms of range? Might have to be the next hourly too though. Right? Because you can create this top wick, have this as your closure respecting support. Now you have range up. And you've held support. So as you start doing that, you can start looking for positions above here. But for now, you have no range. You don't have a top wick here, so I'm not going to enter anything on buys. And if we were going to look at the higher time frame, right? When in doubt, zoom out, zoom. The 4 hours telling you you're bearish here, so after a top wick and re-break our lows, you should continue down. So, we'll see. We cooked Friday giveaway. We'll be here for another like half hour before the giveaway, and then another half hour. Yeah, we'll do it at 10:30. Yeah, let it create range. Maybe it'll fake out. Maybe it comes up here 5 pips and right back down. I broke the highs.
Yeah, I see that.
I look bad on the 5, but I'm not taking out. Just freaking hourly no top. But I mean, I've seen this flip out of nowhere too many times.
Mm-hmm.
Is stream lagging? No. Excellent connection, and I see about a 3-second delay.
The stream lags when he streams.
Yeah, 3-second delay. 2 to 3-second delay. This friggin' dog. Benny's a menace. I think let's go like this if we were looking at the more recent levels. Right, we've driven through whatever level was here that I marked off. We've driven through whatever level was here. And we have, this is the most recent. Oh. The hourly closed. Excuse me. What's up, dudes? Kalalalalani. What up? See, it'd be interesting if we could get this closure below 3281. So I'll see some range here. Toga here. Very toga. None of this looks good. This price action sucks.
Yeah, no. Ugly.
Let's see, maybe there's some volume for this to rip down here and close below. Today is the last trading day of the month, isn't it?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, Monday. Hold on, the 30th.
30th Monday. Yeah.
Last day of the first half of the year. Yeah, ain't shit going on.
Third quarter.
Really? Next Friday's day off? Oh, Independence Day. That's what's up. We're in July already. Almost.
All right.
Wow, look at this 15 close. Uglier. Man, what the fuck? This is ugly, man. The gold mother. This shit. A bit late on that one. Oh man. The fuck is really going on, gold?
That they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
This shit's moving though. The Wi-Fi's booming. Need closures, need bottom wick. That previous candle had no bottom wick. We can just close above this area. We come back up again here too, just like we came down on that one. We spoke about this kind of candle, remember? No bottom wick, no top wick. Typically that next candle will retest majority of this candle body. Sometimes the whole body. Body. Because that's the whole range. Just, the candle just drove.
Big ass range.
Yeah. But you gotta stick to your principles, right? Or your knowledge, right? You trade based on certain things. The equation's not there, not adding up. Can't trade. I mean, you can, but it's just, you know.
Yeah, quick in and out, John, but you know, if you experience.
It's a bad habit to set long term if you don't stick to your guns and you're just kind of flimsy. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just do what you're doing, what you're looking at. The rainy days, my arm's just been hurting a lot more. I don't know why. I think got something to do with like low pressure, high pressure, but like sunny days, I'm cool. Gloomy days, this thing is just, it feels like there's just some crushing my arm from the inside. Like if somebody grabbed my arm and just started crushing it, that's what the fuck it feels like.
What is it, like your rotary cuff?
It's my neck, my shoulder, my arm. Like right now, as we're sitting, I just feel a heavy vibration in my arm from here down to the forearm. And it's just like it's pulsating, but it's pulsating, and it feels like every 2 or 3 seconds something's like.
Sounds like one of your main nerves is blocked or pinched, and it's causing that everywhere. Either vagus nerve or something else. Sciatic nerve.
My vagus nerve is good. It's something else. Yeah, it's sciatica maybe. That's the doctor said. Usually you see sciatica down your spine and into your legs, but it's like same shit. It's just going into your arm.
Yeah, everything's correlated for sure.
It's funny. They called me into the doctor's office yesterday, and just it wasn't like it was a doctor, and he was just telling me, "Oh no, I'm setting you up for the surgeon. I'm not here to do anything." I'm like, "So you're like front desk?" And it's MD. And I'm guessing it's like low. They got like the high level doctors got low level doctors working for them instead of just like, you know, I don't know, office people. It's just lower level, also doctor. But he wasn't doing shit but paperwork. But they gave me a readout of. They told me what my scans say, but the problem is. The MRI disc that I got from the imaging place was empty. I walked into the doctor's office. I was like, yo, I got this MRI. Can you read it? He's like, look, man, ain't shit on here. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, look, there's nothing on the CD. I was like, you kidding me, right? I picked that up from the MRI place like an hour away or some shit. I was flipping out yesterday. And we called them. We called the imaging place from the office, and I was like, "There's nothing on the CD." And she's like, "There's no way I would have let you out of the office without being something on the CD." I mean, I'm like, there is something on the CD. There's a picture that I sent you guys of my referral that you guys loaded on the CD, but no charts. There's no images. Nothing. She's like, "No, that's impossible." And the girl that's sitting over there with the doctors, she's like, I've been doing this for 10 years. Tell that bitch not to play. And I didn't want to say that, so I was like, look, they're saying you're severely disillusioned if you think there's something on the CD. She got mad. She's like, come back to the office. I'm like, you guys are an hour away. She's like, there's nothing else I can do. You got to come back. I came back. Yo, they had like a stack of CDs ready for me. In every kind of file format, everything. They had this shit on a DVD. They had it on a CD. They had it in like their system, the hospital system. And
the USB is in the mail.
She had she had it on everything. Because she knew I was walking in there hot. I was like, you really need me to walk in there right now?
Crazy.
Yeah, I was hot. So they probably had it ready so I don't stay there so I don't cause a scene while they're fucking burning them. So they had the shit ready. I walked in. She's like, I made it ready in every form. She gave me a whole stack. And she's like, here, it should work. I was like, appreciate the souvenir CD, but you guys could keep it. Shit empty. That was hot. Have I had any trades this week? Yeah, I think I got 4 trades the whole week or 5 trades, something like that. It's been a very slow New York session in terms of setting up. But yeah. All right, let's see. It's not bad. Did come back down to retest lows. This can hold. Oh, it's coming right up. This can hold like it is right now. Might be able to look on the next 15 at break it as high to start filling this candle. It's pretty filthy here. I literally said, as this was breaking the high here, I remember I said, I've seen this come back too many times. Shit, man. This came back for 115. It's fun. Oh. $5.15 money printer. Yeah, there's one in each direction. I don't think this one here opened up for a money printer, right? I think it made a bottom wick first, came up, and then... Give me a second. Went to the bathroom. Oh man, I was muted. I'm sorry. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't say all of that on stream. That shit would have sounded like, yo, yo, I'm not even saying. Yo. I'm just saying, this shit closed with no top. Pick a candle you want to be in on, right? No top wick here, no bottom wick here, no top wick here. Which one do you want to get in on? This is wild. We've had a top wick was about for buys if we closed higher here, not right at the level. Oh shit, hold on. Oh my god, that's so funny. Anybody had a money printer here? This price section sucks.
Yeah, I took sales, hoping it was gonna go up, but it kept dropping. I'm trying to like even my account at the 30% thing, and it just kind of gave me that hope. It's my mistake. Now I'm gonna have to lose that on purpose.
No, don't lose on purpose. Just make more. What do you mean?
The way I got it is it's been 2K a day type. I'm at like 3K on one of them, or 30 something, and then the other day is like at
Wait,
19. The
you're
other day is like
trying to
at
lose
23.
and you're winning?
I have to, yeah. I have to though, to make it make sense, and it's not gambling to them.
Yo, everybody follow Iron
So I'm
Chases.
really not trying to gamble. You stupid.
He trying to lose and he winning.
Yo,
That's the definition
crazy.
of doing the opposite.
Ah,
You remember when you started trading? Everybody goes to this. Man, if I just did the opposite of everything I'm doing, I'd be up heavy. I should just do the opposite. It's hard to do that too. It's like do the opposite, knowing that like what your breakdown is.
yeah.
Suffer
I was
from
hoping for
success.
like a push up. It was only 300. Now I gotta lose. 760 is running. 800 is running. She's still dropping. But it's like they want it to be 2,500. It can't be more than 2,563. Because in the course of like 4 or 5 days, I make 15K.
That's crazy.
I was gonna lose this. Literally. I'm just gonna stop it right here because
Damn, homie made a bag and he's pissed.
I won't get a payout. She's still dropping. I just got the 100K too. I should have went in on that one. Probably still got range to the. It's gonna take those lows out, then bounce at that range we were talking about earlier. That mini fake structure. I'm looking at the 1 minute. So what I do it opposite. So for the higher time frame, zoom out when in doubt. But at the same time, the smaller time frame is responsible to make mini structures to indicate and let you know what the bigger time frame is going to do, which is the same exact thing. They're just bigger candles, so it takes longer for them to print and make their big fake ass structure.
Free game.
So I just stick, yeah. But that's how I basically be dissecting this market. And then when I met you 2 years ago on here, baby, it was over.
Things are getting interesting.
Just say it's all starting to make sense in the last like 2 months. A lot more discipline has took place. Walking away is key. Don't be greedy.
Yeah, otherwise you might make more than you want. Look at this shit. Yeah, this looked like it was riding up a second ago. We're below this area. Interesting. Baby. That's a Bieber song. I knew you were a believer. Hey, no, get the fuck. No.
He said, oh, when I said baby. That's like when you, aha moment, you hit that jackpot. No, nothing but respect, Wicks. You a monster. You made me a monster.
It's got to be long term though. We got to see year over year growth.
Facts.
Hey, stop fucking biting me, bro. What's your beef? Yo. Say something. He laid down. Move. Yo. Yo. Oh, shit. All right. Chill. I was playing.
Wick's wrestling with Beethoven over there.
He doesn't want to move. Like, he's leaning into me. He's just like this.
All 200 pounds of him.
He's like $120 right now. He's chewing on the table. You can't tell. Move, bro.
All of this fuck shit. I got 100-pound dumbbells right there. Them joints is heavy. I can imagine a dog that's 120 pounds trying to like. Think about it. 100-pound dumbbell. So he's 120.
Yeah, no, he lays
over here
down,
leaning on you.
and you know what he does? He's always like on your feet. Like he steps on your foot, like if he's standing next to you, or like or he lays down right on my feet. And it's like move. It's heavy. All right, we got 1 minute for this 15 to close. Haven't broken this previous 30. There's a 5-minute level right here. It's not bad. Not too bad. That's the 30 level, huh? That's a 30 level. Yeah, close right at it. It's not going to be on this candle. I think we're going to wait the hourly through. If you get the hourly, closing below. Just makes it tough because then if you're going off the hourly, right, and you get a closure below here, your stops are massive. Yep. All right. So this is what we'll wait for. If we can get this closure below here on the hourly, and we get a decent stop, I'll look for entries off the next hourly. If we don't, we'll call it a session. We'll call it a stream. So last 15-minute candle probably here. We either set up here or that's the session. So be patient. If you got something to do, 10 minutes here, I'm not taking a position until this sets up.
I'm in cells right now. I've been in cell for a little while.
Yeah, I saw you say so. I mean, it makes sense
And
with the
so-
higher time frame with the 4 hour.
Yeah,
Like
we had a bottom wick on the 15 as well. Took the top wick, and right now I'm in profit, just waiting for it to break. And if it breaks, it's gone.
I hope it breaks because it'll set up for me and you'll be in profits. But it's Friday. I don't want it to do some freaky Friday shit. It's been an okay week, not too bad. But I just wanted to set up perfectly. We've been waiting here from multiple days in the peak of New York session, and it just really hasn't set up ideally. It sets up throughout the day, right? There's like London session has been amazing. It's been driving. Asian session has had good structure, but
I just caught all that. Yeah, I'm up 100 pips.
in terms of
Almost
New York,
90 something pips.
would you have? You had a money printer up here? Is that what you took?
No, I took it off the 5. Top wick off the 5, the previous 5.
Oh, over here. What?
It's a massive resistance that we had there. Yeah, because I'm doing it on spot today.
Oh,
So
that
we
went
have a
100
massive
pips?
resistance. No. I took trades earlier as well. I put it in there.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, I took trades earlier. So the total today is 100 pips. Almost 90 something pips. Yeah. I mean, I could have closed a little lower on that drop here. I was only 10 pips. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Right, massive day, massive day. I'm very,
How
very
you say
cool with that,
massive
very
in
happy.
Spanish?
Enorme, grande.
Enorme.
Enormous, huge, something like that.
There's no massive? Like
Yeah, but
masivo?
no. It's because every time you say something, it
masivo.
might come out different. So you could say masivo or masiva, but it's not what people will usually say in Spanish. It is a true word.
Oh, is it?
It's
I was
Puerto
just joking.
Yeah,
but
but it's an actual word though.
Who uses it though? Nobody, right? You would use that in English,
My
but you would
hood.
use enorme or grande or
Yeah, correct way.
something
Yeah,
like that
absolutely.
in Spanish. So many words in English, people don't use them because they're just not street talk anymore. Masivo, nobody's going to use that in Spanish, bro. It's so rare.
W Eddie.
That trade was masivo.
But yeah, you are correct. No, it's not something I
It's
would use.
Friday. I'm gonna get you high today. Yo, Eddie got 5 on it. No, Eddie got 4.99 on it. Imagine being with your boys.
Say it to
back
something
in
that
the
has a
day.
lot of mass. And you say something. Yeah, that's right, Eddie.
I'm gonna get you hot today. W.
Yo,
Eddie.
I got 4.99
Somebody-
on it. That song.
Can somebody drop 3.99?
4.98. Can you turn
Yeah,
on
in terms of
sub-gifting?
weight, masivo.
What's sub-gifting? I don't think they have that on YouTube. Oh, you're just kidding.
Sub gifting
That's a Twitch thing, right?
might be Twitch. Yeah. Yeah, they can donate subs. They can donate things. I think they donate
How do you donate subs?
money. They're worth money, so you
Wait.
just you buy some and then you donate them. It's like
But
giving
are those
money.
real people, or are they just add counts to your sub count? But those aren't real, people.
I have no idea.
How does that
I have
work?
no idea. That's all I know. I heard it a few times. Donated.
How do I just be like, oh, here's 10
subs?
subs? Well, like, who are they? Like, where are they at?
Eddie would know better. He says, I donate a membership to a rando. Sub gifting. Yeah, I don't know. You can give money here.
Randomly selected
I
from
don't
where?
know.
From my own viewers or from just the platform? From Twitch or from... Like, do people just randomly wake up and randomly they're following somebody else that they didn't pick? And when you gift them, do you lose them and they gain them? Because imagine you sub to me, but I gift you to somebody else, and all of a sudden you don't see Wix on your channel, you see somebody else, and you're like, what the fuck? I didn't sign up for this shit. I can't get jiggy with this shit. That shit makes no sense. I don't want no gifted subs. I want organic people from the community to actually come in here and trade. Gift me tomahawks. I'm hungry. Straight cheese. For bougie, I've probably eaten. He's having a bowl of fruit right now.
Yeah, I asked because Eddie wrote he's hungry. So I was like, all right, where Bougie at? Whenever you mention food, all of a sudden he just activated. Bougie and hey, we talking about food? I don't see it today though.
You guys activated him.
Are you traveling? Has anybody traveled anywhere for Independence Day?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be at Drive.
I'm gonna be there too.
Nice. You guys coming through?
Yeah. No, I'm going back to Spain. I really loved it.
Going back to España.
Yeah, I might make it another week as well. Might leave on the 3rd, come back on like the 9th, something like that. Bro, whoever was in sales and got drawdown, it hit the actual entry of where I was originally, and it just came all the way back down. So there's massive profits here. It just dropped 50 pips there. And the 5 is closing soon, so it might keep pushing down. I mean, I saw it could retrace the entirety of what it did earlier, in my opinion, where it pushed completely up from where it pushed, like 100, 200 pips.
Yeah, Arlie's gonna close in 5 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm seeing like it could push down 100 more pips to refill that entire range or close to it. Yeah. So sells would not be a bad idea if it presents itself on the hour, but I'm not going to trade no more. Did I just speak incorrectly English? Wow. I'm not going to trade anymore. Jay, the anal list? Yes, thank you.
Are you asking? Is that a request?
Oh, well, that was funny.
What happened to your name?
3265.8. Is that on spot?
Sir, what happened to your name, sir? It's what are... Sir, please fix your name.
0.8.
What are you doing?
Yeah, 3265.88 would have been good to put yourself to put to move stops to BE and close partials, because it actually just reached the bottom there. I would have closed partials and moved to BE, and then you would have hit 20 pips or so, and then so maybe 10 pips in total, and then close BE, because it might take time now for it to come back down. It might retrace a little bit, but it did retrace quite a bit.
We close this within this range. I'm gonna call it a week. This is
yeah, that's it. If it keeps pushing, it's over. So you gotta be careful, Vivia.
What the fuck did you just say?
I don't know, bro. Her name is different because she changed it a few times, so now it's Vivsia.
Oh,
Viv,
you're talking to someone.
yeah. Yeah. She's writing where she was at and what she took. She took cells, and I was like,
Yeah,
she took it while in the range.
I thought you were having a
So
seizure for a second. I was like, damn,
yeah.
what do we do in this situation? I don't even know the number to call for emergencies over there. Like, where are you? In Portugal? Would
Oh,
it
you
be
know what? I don't even know
911?
what it
It's
is.
probably not even
No,
911.
it's not. It's not.
What is it?
It's not. I think it's 112.
112?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Oh man, they get kids phone calls every day, all day long.
Yeah, it is. It is 112.
When I was a kid, that's what I would do. I would just be pressing 1, 2, 1, 1, 2 when I was little. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I was so surprised when I came here. I was like, yo, what? Can you call 911? They're like, what? What the hell is that? Doesn't exist, bro. Imagine an emergency. You gotta. Oh, hold on. Let me look it up online. Oh, it's 112. Guy's dead by then. Insane. Yeah, these are things that people don't think about.
112.
I had 20 pips in profit and I hit. Congratulations, Viv.
Yeah, next time you start stuttering, bro, I got 112 on speed dial right now.
You know where I live, very close to it. Look at that retracement. Yeah, it's gone. We'll see where it calls us.
100 seconds.
Guys, take advantage. Drop some likes. We only got 76, and
Yeah, take advantage of
we
dropping
were close
likes.
to 250. Yeah.
55% off instant fundeds. Wait, no, not instant fund, straight to fundeds.
Yeah, but not on the instant funded.
Yeah, not on the instant funded. I realized that yesterday.
Yeah, I put it there. It's 55% on challenges, S2F, and 30%
Well,
on the
straight to
instant
funded is also instant funded, just a different type of instant funded.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait
I'm just
to
going
get
to
55% on the instant. Yeah, because it's
4th of
800.
July is right around the corner. I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
saying there's going to be a discount or anything, because I really don't know, but there might be a 4th of July discount coming to
That'd be awesome. I'll buy another 3
a stream
accounts.
near you.
Yeah, I'll buy another 3 accounts. I mean, you make 1,800 a day, the 4 or 5 lot, you're done in 6 days. You get your payout at 10,500, and you redo it again, and it costs you 1,075 bucks or something like that. Just redo that a few times.
Buy yourself the next 100 accounts, the next 100 tries.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's the idea. I personally wouldn't want to work and keep making it because you have to make an additional 5% on top of what you had. I'm like, no, I'm gonna redo it and just restart it But if you don't want to use the money, then yeah, you keep going.
This is ugly. Look at this fucking 15.
Hour. Wow.
The 15, the hourly close, but another no wick on the closure candle. It's just squeezing, I feel like, to push heavy later on. It's Friday, I don't know. Might see a heavy push before market closes. Yeah, I'm going to call it here. It's been that kind of week.
Thank you very much, Wix.
These
Thank you very
1,
much.
2, 3, 4, 5, last 5 15-minute candles, pretty much. This symbolizes our week. The first week we don't take an entry in New York. Yeah. I wasn't here for a day either. I'm gonna look at it probably in another hour. Like this is not price action I want to see. I want to be out of this range. We've been here the whole time, just down, up, down, up, down. Hank probably made a killing today just here, but I'm gonna wait for this to actually get out of this range. Could set up in the next hour, but I'm not really itching them. I had some dubs yesterday, right? So I'm closing out the week here with a W. Closing out the week with the last Asian session of the week W, but I wouldn't mind getting some positions if this sets up and finally leaves his damn range. But look at this. No top wick here, probably making a top wick here to come down. That's what you would think, but it's been doing that back and forth. At some point, we got to get out of this range. Anyway, I'm going to call it a week. Oh, yo, we were supposed to do a giveaway, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man, I was ready to leave. How do you want to do? Go comment on my last reel. The very last reel.
That says IG reel. I'll put the link up in the chat, gang.
Go comment on the last.
You guys should be subscribed. You should be subscribed to IG as well. It's good news, good information, and
I mean, you can't really subscribe to it, but you can go follow it for sure. Do it. Do it.
Or, yeah, you know what it is.
Subscribe and follow.
I mean. Well, I'm old, man. I don't know all the terms for everything.
Alright, let's do this. There's only 10 comments on it. You guys better hurry up. Alright. No, it's mine. It's time! Right? Let's go. Who's taking it today? Wrong button, but that works too.
What the hell was that? Like a Buddhist chant? Thought I heard that once in the movie or something.
Bro.
That they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
It just stabbed us like that. No, that's from Squid Games. You don't know what that was? The Squid Games.
Oh, that's what it is when they play that game. Yeah. Yo, the third one is coming up, bro. They're making it.
What did you say?
And then they all stop and freeze.
Oh yeah. Played this game before. Alright gang, let's do this. Entries. Let's do this.
Love it.
25K. Wazim, what's up? Where you at, Wazim? Wazim Khan. You get a 25K. You get a 25K. Yeah. We had Druv or Dchav yesterday.
Congrats.
Yeah, it was Zine
They're
today.
both South
Yo,
Asian.
any day it's not Eddie is a good day.
Just threw him on the bus. Burn.
Maybe winning too much. Too much winning. Every time Eddie wins, people are like, it's rigged. I can't have this guy win. Well, now it's been a while. Was Zeman here? All right, dope. Bro, you won yesterday. What you talk about? What you talk about, Willis?
Druv said he won yesterday. Yeah, we told you, bro. I sent you a message on Discord. You need to be able to send a message to Wix through Instagram.
Yeah, he's
from
just
your
trolling.
account
I think
itself.
he's trolling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, yeah. DM me on Instagram, Wazim, And make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. Follow the IG. I need some proof. And DM me with your full name and your email. And we'll get you that account over the weekend. All right. I think that's it here. I'm going to call it. This looks like ass and feet. Actual ass and feet. Yeah, on Sunday, I will run the private Asian session on Sunday for everyone in the Signal channel, and we'll give away a 50K account on Sunday. So, if you're part of the Signal channel, show up. If you're not, you got 2 days to join. I'm going to call it here. Go get your instant funded accounts, and go get your straight to funded accounts, and go get your challenge accounts, top 1 futures. Forget the challenge accounts. Instant or straight to funded, skip the challenge. One's 55, one's 30% off. Use code WIX. I'm obligated to say that. And just a quick little profit timeout here for Wix 9. Yeah, let's call it a session. Thank you guys. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Iron Traces. Appreciate you.
You already know. Appreciate you, Wix.
Congrats to our winners. Congrats to Azim. Congrats to Mr. Seti from yesterday. DM me, give me those DMs. All right, I will see you guys on Sunday, and well, I'll see everybody on Monday, and whoever's in the Signals, I'll see you guys Sunday. Zoom gang, see you guys in the clubhouse. Mods, thank you once again, as always, and chat, love and wisdom to you all, and just like that, another New York session is in the books. Half a year in the books. Let's finish the year out strong. Later.